Lace up, the 15th annual Tampa Police Memorial Run just around the corner. The funds from that race go to two separate causes. Some of the money goes towards scholarships, which are awarded to officers' children, and some of that money goes to the Tampa Police Memorial. And as we all know, sadly enough, had another name etched on it this week. Corporal Michael Roberts was gunned down in the line of duty. He was laid to rest on Tuesday. Officer David Shepler is here with his son, David Shepler Jr., who just graduated from the police academy. Good morning. Thanks for you both for being here. You just graduated, and you were the recipient of one of those scholarships, I understand.
Yes, sir. With that scholarship, I was able to pay for part of the police academy, which helped me pursue a career in law enforcement. Hopefully, I can get on with Tampa here shortly.
Is that what you're hoping? Now you got to find a job.
I'm hoping to find a job.
Well,
that's one of the hardest processes.
You'll get one. You must be awfully proud of him.
I sure am. I'm really proud of him, and I know the risks that go. I hear it all the time. People will say to me, they'll go, aren't you a little concerned that you've kind of directed your son into that career in law enforcement? Yeah. And I answer that with the way that I addressed it 22 years ago, and that is, you have to do what makes you happy, because you're going to do it for a long time. Yeah. And I know the risk, and he knows the risk. And I'm sure he'll be successful at it, and darn right I'm proud of him for that. I really am proud of him.
Because your dad is such a great police officer, is that why you wanted to do this?
Tampa Police Department's a great group of guys. A lot of police departments, they're all great people. And I really want to be a part of that. I want to get involved with the community. And, you know, there's nothing more than that to me.
I want to ask you about the memorial because obviously the money, we mentioned the money raised from, part of the money raised from the run goes to maintain that memorial in downtown Tampa in front of the department. You were talking about the names that go on there, and you were telling me you witnessed one of those officers.
Yeah, I really hit home when Corporal Roberts was killed last week, because it brought back such memories for me, because Officer Lois Marrero was on my squad, and that was the last one to see her as she ran across the street, and I heard the shots ring out that killed her, and then I ran into the parking lot, and I saw her bleeding to death while I engaged in a gunfight myself with the suspect. And I can tell you that the loss of a family member is just enormous. As I was telling you earlier, Russell, the Police Memorial Fund puts that name on that memorial out front of the station, and it symbolizes to all of our officers and our family, you're not forgotten. Just like a family member who loses a child or a spouse in a car accident, and you go along the road and you see that little sign on the side that says, in the memory of. And you know what? It reminds all of us as we go through that intersection, hey, somebody lost their life here. And let's not forget that, and let's be careful. And the Memorial Fund has done such a great job in helping officers get through those difficult times.
I want to thank you both for coming in this morning. This is still, I know, a very difficult time to talk about things like this, and it is emotional and sad, and we appreciate you sharing with us this morning.
One last thing, if I could, Russell. If you could help us out in running that police memorial run, the 5K 1 mile run walk.
There it is.
Active.com is the place to register.
There it is up on the screen. It opens on the 19th of September registration, correct?
You can register now at active.com, but you can go to Sports Authority the 19th and 26th.
And the actual race is October 10th. That starts at Tampa's Gaslight Park at 9 a.m. It's $10 to enter, and the money goes to a great cause.
A great cause.
We've got all their links up at myfoxtampabay.com. Just look under the Seen on TV link.